here.
Who is here?
Ele.
What does she want?
No idea. She even came here with some other girl. They are still waiting for Princess Enyo's approval before they come in.
Well, tell the guys that the princess doesn't want to be disturbed.
What if she's the one that actually invited them?
She normally tells us on who to expect, doesn't she?
In that case, we'll just pretend we didn't know she officially invited them if it turns out she did.
Yes. In fact, I'll even go out there and tell her a word myself.
What is going on here? I asked a question, didn't I?
I was coming to tell you that that you have a guest.
Oh, if it's Ellen, let her come in.
Very well. She seeks for attention that is obviously clear.
See, we must talk to the princess.
I think so. Because I actually don't like her at all. She looks so fake.
What are the two of you whispering about?
Things that only maidens in this palace should know about.
I guess it doesn't concern me then.
You got the word right. Let's go.
Please. Good bloody gossips.
They always feel superior.
I don't like them.
Good evening, Prince Arume. Why are you not taking my calls?
I just did.
Are you not at home?
No, I'm not. I'm having dinner in a restaurant, and we prefer you call me back.
Would definitely find an excuse not to take my call again.
Please just do what I just suggested.
Did he just drop the call on me? Well, I won't give you the pleasure of calling back. I wish Aku was here to comfort me. I need a man. Any man.
Ojamale, you don't seem happy at all.
Prince Arume's friends don't like me.
Why would you say so?
Because I can perceive it. There's this hostility about them.
You might be misjudging them, you know.
No, I'm not. I don't easily feel this way about people, but there's this thing about them that makes me so uncomfortable.
I suggest you ignore whatever hostility you feel towards them. Especially since the prince is not complaining, not seem concerned. Now, it's time for you to take your bed and go to bed.
Alright, Ajuna.
Please come in.
Good evening. How are you? Good.
Good evening, my friends.
Good evening. How are you?
Very well.
I'd like to have a word with you.
Good night.
Malia.
My prince.
Malia, I noticed you've been quiet and withdrawn since we came back from the restaurant.
No, I'm fine, my prince.
No, you are not. What's wrong?
My prince, do you really want to know?
Yes, it is necessary. I know what displeases you.
My prince, your friends seem not to like me.
Of course they do.
No. I think they see me as an intruder. Someone who does not deserve to be seen around them or you.
Okay.
And I agree.
Why would you say that?
I think they see me as embarrassing. But the question is, don't you? And what about Princess Enyo?
Listen, I do not find you embarrassing. No. And my friends are only being protective. And Princess Enyo is not a problem.
Well, my prince, I'm sorry, but there seems to be something about you and Princess Enyo that your friends want you to correct. My prince, have I said anything wrong?
Oh no. Actually, you're right. I will correct it. Thank you. I've made arrangements for us to see an optician who will check you out and see the possibilities of correcting your sight.
Huh? My prince,
Yes.
can that be possible?
Of course. Nothing is impossible in science and before God.
Huh?
Let me leave you to get some rest.
My dear, you can let her come in. The princess has asked for her.
Very well.
Oh my god, you were so funny. Why would you say that?
My princess, like seriously, I think you're wasting your time playing the good girl with Prince Arun. Because for all we know, he could be somewhere with some other woman as we speak.
My princess, do you mind excusing your maidens for a while? You know, most conversations should be discussed in private.
Chibiyo and Ajara are a part of me. There's nothing you would say that you don't know about me.
I think Inibe is right, because I don't want to be gossiped about. And that is something that hired helps do very well.
Chibiyo.
Yes, princess.
Ajara, excuse us.
Now I can talk freely. Now tell me, my princess, when was the last time you visited Prince Arome in the city?
That was a couple of months back.
Why is that so?
You know, since things began to dwindle between us, he hasn't really encouraged me to visit.
You don't have to wait for him to ask you to visit. Just pack a few things and pay him a surprise visit.
But
It's a way to know when a man likes you or doesn't. It's an opportunity to know what he does behind you.
It's not like I haven't thought about it, but I'm just being cautious.
Cautious of what?
See, for Christ's sake, I am a princess. I cannot go to visit the prince without his parents or my parents being in the know of it.
Princess Ojime is your friend. You're a very good friend at that. She'll support you.
The queen would embrace any opportunity to get you and her son closer.
Aren't you aware that they want this marriage to work even more than you do.
Okay. I'll think about it.
You don't need to think about it. You need to act. And now.
If that is your wish, I don't see anything wrong. You don't need permission to visit him. After all, you're going to be his wife. So you don't need his permission to come to his house. Okay?
Mother, I can actually call my brother right now.
No, you don't need to do that. You see, I love the element of surprise. Just get ready to go with her, okay? Norma?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Do you see anything wrong in this arrangement?
No, Your Majesty. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Well then, it's well agreed. So, get ready. Hey, yo.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'll call your parents on phone since they are not yet back from their overseas trip. Okay?
Very well then, Your Majesty.
Where are we?
In the middle of nowhere.
Why are we here?
Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe just to cool our heads or something. I don't know.
My friends, don't worry. I'll be fine. Huh? I've been living with this for a very long time.
You know, I feel terribly shattered.
Please don't. You have done more than enough. Huh? The rest is left for God, like the doctor said. But nothing would give me more joy than to see your face. The face of the man that has given me life, that gave me a reason to live and a hope in a better tomorrow.
You know, there's just something about you I just can't fathom yet. I'm sorry I did that, okay? I'm really sorry. It won't happen again, alright? I promise it won't happen again. Oh. Alright, let's go. It's okay.
Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. Oh. I don't care where she's from. I don't care what she do. I don't care. She's my own desire. She is blind, but not daft. She's poor, but not lost. I'm the one who's making her mind today. She is the love of my life, as long as she knows me inside.
Malia, you're a golden kid.
Ajoma, thank you very much. Thank you.
So, how are you feeling now? What's that?
That must be the prince.
The prince, yeah. Because they said you will come home late. Are you sure? Yes, I am.
Hello, Ajuma.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. How are you, Mariam? Roma is not back, right?
Yes, sir.
That's all right. I actually came to see Mariam.
In that case, I'll excuse you.
Very well. Mariam.
Sir.
I want us to have a talk. Because you seem to see me as an enemy.
That's not true, sir.
It's okay. Let's sit. All right. Let's sit, please.
She is the love of my life. As long as she knows me inside, she is the one my heart is on.
Still have a sit. Now tell me, why don't you like me?
I never said that, sir. Rather, I think it's you who doesn't like me.
How wouldn't I like a pretty girl like you? Yeah.
Sir, please, I don't like this.
Oh, Malia, I'm only trying to be a friend. Oh, don't you want us to be friends?
I do, sir. I do.
Good. One of these days I'm going to come and take you out. Has anyone ever told you how pretty you are?
You just did, sir. Thank you.
Good. I think you're going to make a good wife. Yes, but I want you to understand that I have good intentions towards you. But you must not let Aroma know of my intentions towards you. Maybe later we'll tell him. You understand? So we'll have to consider our discussions from him. Because I know that he's so much concerned about his love for Princess Annie. Get it?
I understand, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You don't need to worry yourself. Come on. You want to run out? It's okay. I mean no harm, okay? It's okay.
What a journey.
Oh, you're finally here.
You're welcome, my princess. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Have I met you before?
No, my princess. I'm newly employed.
Oh, very well. Is my brother in?
No, he's not. Erako, his friend, is in. And Malia.
Malia? Who's Malia?
We'll find out. Meanwhile, I need to see Akko. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well done, shall we?
Alright, sure.
Sir, please, I don't like the way
I
you're
am only
holding
being
me.
friendly and getting more acquainted with you, you know. It's okay. Alright?
Please, I respect yourself.
Okay. Oh my God! Princess Ojime and Princess Annie. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're highly welcome. Man, you're welcome. You're welcome.
How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. And you?
I'm fine.
Yes, I can see. Hey, yes. So so nice to see you. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
It was meant to be a surprise. Are you not happy to see us?
Well, of course I am happy. At least you should have called me to inform me.
Well, I'm sorry. It was actually my idea to surprise you.
Oh yes, I'm truly surprised. And how are you?
Just the way you left me.
Well, I wouldn't know the way I left you. But I definitely know the way you embarrassed me with your lover the last time I visited.
Arome, this is not the kind of talk I would expect from you.
Prince Arome, I know the incident was really embarrassing, but you wouldn't give me the opportunity to explain myself properly.
Arome, can we change this line of argument before it turns into something else?
Excuse me.
I've lost him.
How would you say that?
Isn't it very apparent that I'm not welcomed here? Isn't it?
My prince, you're not saying anything.
I do not know where to begin.
How do you mean, my prince?
You know it's Enyo that came with my sister, don't you?
I do, my prince. And I've been so bothered. Because she was really curious about me, but your sister was friendly.
I never invited her. Neither did I know they were coming.
I understand, my prince.
Don't let their presence bother you. I give you my word. First thing tomorrow morning, they will leave.
My prince, am I coming between you and her?
Oh, no. Not at all. No. Actually, I've made up my mind not to have anything to do with her again. And nobody can change my mind.
My prince, I'm suddenly uncomfortable.
You shouldn't be.
My prince, won't they feel that your change of heart has to do with me?
Well, at this point, I don't care what anybody feels anymore. I will not be forced into a marriage that will make me unhappy. Never.
Alright, my prince, but you must have to think about your reputation and the happiness of your parents.
Malia, my only happiness right now is to see you happy. That's all that matters.
Thank you, my prince. Thank you.
It's alright.
I don't like her. Really? Yes. I don't like her behaviors. My princess. My princess.
And what is the topic of our little chatter?
Nothing, my princess.
Is dinner ready?
Yes, my princess, and it will soon be served.
Good. Actually, that is not why I came. I've seen that both of you are efficient, and I must commend you. I'm really impressed on how you are taking care of Arome.
We are honored, my princess.
Needless to say much, I'm sure both of you know that we will soon be getting married.
Yes, my princess.
I like both of you. And I will insist that you be part of my new domestic staff.
That would be a great honor, my princess. We'll be obliged to serve you, my princess.
Tell me, who is this Malia girl to the prince?
Malia is a poor girl whom the prince took liking to and wants to help.
I see. And she actually lives here as if she's a princess.
My princess, I believe you have been misinformed. Malia is harmless and a very charming person.
That means she charmed her way into Prince Arome's heart, isn't it?
My God,
My princess, Prince Arome is a perfect gentleman. You should be proud of him.
Inside every perfect gentleman lies an animal. Except his interest is not aroused.
It's her. Me too.
I like you.
I like you too. Where exactly are you from?
I'm from the Kina local government of the state, and I must say that I'm most honored sitting with a princess.
But you live with my brother, a prince.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the same as sitting here with you, because I'm not as free as I am with you right now. You know your brother is a very kind-hearted person. I don't fail to ask God to bless him each time I go on my knees for prayers. If everyone is like him, the world would be a better place.
He likes you too, I presume.
I know, but I supposed it's out of pity, just the same way he would have liked any other person in my shoes.
You're trying to tell me you have nothing with him?
Something like what?
Come on. My brother is a man, and of course will desire the companion of a woman. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Princess Ojima, I am sorry to say that you do not even know your brother. You do not know him, and I do not wish to discuss the prince in this regard. This is total disrespect to his name. I'm sorry. This is dishonor.
Maybe I misread what I saw in his eyes when he was staring at you.
What I presumed you saw was respect. You know your brother has equal respect for everyone, regardless of the fact that he's a royal prince.
Yeah, that's my brother for you. See, being a prince means absolutely nothing to him. He sees it as a privilege which he never abuses.
Yeah, and I suppose you must be really proud of him.
But I must confess, I find you really interesting too. Though Princess Ayo is fierce. She doesn't understand what my brother is doing with you.
And that's the part that really bothers me. Okay, because I do not want anything to come in between them. The happiness of the prince, it's my priority. And the prince seemed really, really lonely. And I do not like that.
Maybe I'm wrong after all.
Wrong about what?
My brother and Princess Ayo. You see, I grew up believing that, they are both meant to be together, but it doesn't seem so anymore. It doesn't.
That's so sad.
Arome chased me out of his room as if I am some cheap part.
Why would he do that?
Isn't it? He has something to do with that girl. That's why he doesn't want me.
You know what? We'll leave tomorrow.
Is that all you're going to say to me?
What else do you want me to say?
Alright, fine. If Arome wants to disgrace me, fine. But I'm definitely not going to live here without a fight. Definitely not gonna...
Anyway, come. Don't do something foolish, okay?
I'm going to look for that girl.
Oh, come back.
Oh, God.
Don't do anything that will complicate things more. Okay? Just let my friends handle this. Okay? Just let them handle it.
comes to say one thing or the other again.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, Johnny and Chide, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
That girl is just a busybody. Eh? Honestly, I don't even know what her interest is in this matter.
What else than to be in everybody's
Are you not saying she and her fellow?
Follow.
Follower society.
How was your trip to the city? Hope it went well.
All didn't go well. There seems to be crisis in the palace right now.
Why? Something to do with a girl Princess Ayo met at Prince Arome's house.
I said it. Prince Arome has a lover in the city. Anyway, let's go in and discover what happened.
I said it. Prince Arome is a gentleman. How about?
Very bad mood. What's going on? I need someone like you. My princess. Just talk to her. I don't know. Oh, stop crying. Please.
Won't you say something, my lord?
This has gone out of hand. I'm thinking the wisdom behind Arome's refusal of Enyo.
What stupid wisdom are you talking about? He is your son. Summon him to order or you allow me to handle it my own way. What way?
Arome.
Father.
I really do not know what is the matter with you. But I demand to see you as soon as possible. So drop whatever you're doing and return home. The issue of you and Enyo has lingered for so long. Needless to say, you failed to realize the consequences of not settling down on time.
Yes, Father.
Good. I await your return with a reasonable explanation on how you decided to embarrass me.
Let me speak with him. Arome.
Mother.
You betrayed your father. You are a complete disgrace to this family. You are such a
Please allow him to come first before you start your problems. Will you?
I hope all is well.
Yes, all is well. Just my parents trying to live my life for me. I'll be traveling. Cancel all my appointments till I return. Maria, I would like to have a word with you.
Princess Enyo, nothing has gone wrong from what you just narrated. Except you have decided to give up. I suggest you relax and have your fun. I mean, what's meant to be, it's meant to be.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. That's just the truth.
One shouldn't ever get tired, except death takes us away.
She's right. Life is a continuous battle. Okay, we have challenges. We win some and we lose some.
I just want everybody to be happy. Well, I just want peace to reign.
Exactly the point I'm trying to make. If we keep grieving over nothing, I mean, it can only lead to heartbreaks. Princess Aya, can I talk to you in private?
Why not?
Ella should have been a lawyer. She seems to have a solution to every situation. Yeah. See, I find her totally amazing. So much energy and yet so young. That's Ellie for you. A friend you can never do without. Yeah, you can say that. It's true though.
Princess Aya, forgive me for asking you this, okay? What do you stand to lose by not marrying Prince Arome?
Nothing. Nothing other than not being the queen.
But you're a queen already. I mean, by virtue of being born into a royal family, you're exceptionally different from people like us. I don't think that you need all this stress. You don't.
Yeah. You're correct. I'm sick. Sick and tired of trying to please a man who doesn't even want me.
Then liberate yourself from this self-chosen torture. Be happy. Let me ask you this. Do you love Prince Arome? Do you?
Well,
Talk to me. Talk to me, my princess.
It may not be love. People like us don't marry for love, but to satisfy our expectations.
Forget about people's expectations of you. Seek for happiness. Just be happy. Princess Aya, don't you have a man in your life? A man that can make you happy? Huh?
I'm only trying to satisfy the desires of my parents, and also not to disappoint the queen, who wishes for me to settle down with her son.
The queen is not the one being hurt. Let me tell you, I don't see an atom of sympathy from Princess Ojime anymore. She doesn't even care if her brother marries you or not.
Yeah. That's true. I've noticed she's changed lately. She seems unconcerned, unlike before.
And that is because deep down, she wants the best for her brother. And the best as it is ignore them, be happy, just live your life. And if Prince Arome comes back from his headedness, he will come with some respect. And not you flaunting yourself at him to be rejected. I don't think that's the best.
Yeah, you're correct. Very correct. I am not a cheap person.
No, you're not.
And I will not allow myself to be cheapened.
Most welcome, my daughter.
Your Majesty. I'm so pleased to meet you again.
Nice to meet you too. Get up.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you, Father.
So how have you been?
Very well, Your Majesty. But not without praying to God to grant you good health.
Amen. Amen.
Yes. Your Majesty, this is my friend Iniki. Your Majesty.
Iniki, nice to meet you. Are you from this town?
Yes, I am, Your Majesty. I'm really excited to meet you in person.
She's excited, Your Majesty.
You know, my palace is open to all. And I'm happy that my daughter finally has found friends she can play with. Most times she's so lonely.
Yes, Father, it's true. You see, I've found a good friend in LA. Sometimes I feel like I've known her for like forever.
Oh my God.
I feel so too.
Yeah.
There's this charm about her that one cannot help but appreciate her.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Oh, Father. But I hope you're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Your Majesty, so how are you feeling now?
I thank God for everything.
Oh, that means my prayer is working.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Make yourself comfortable.
thank you, Father.
Missed you so much.
Miss you too.
So where did you park your car? I didn't see it outside.
Oh, I parked outside because I don't know if you're Prince Charming coming again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that nasty incident. I know I haven't had time to apologize to you, but come here. I'll make it up to you. Believe me.
No problem. I'm so happy to see you complaining.
I don't want any disturbance, okay? Except maybe something very important that both of you cannot handle comes up. Do you understand?
Okay,
Alright, darling, come here, let's go. Let me show you how much of this
My dear, do you think that her marriage to Prince Arome will ever come to a reality?
I doubt. Even if the prince was willing, which obviously he's not. My dear, Nemesis will still catch up with that.
Like I told you girls earlier, this community is naturally endowed with all kinds of historical, topics, and if we start to talk about it from now till evening time, we won't be able to, But
My sweet sister, how are you? Good to see you. How are you, father?
God has kept me alive, my son. You're welcome.
Good, thank you. Good to see you, father. And all right. I didn't know you visit the palace. It's all right. Sit.
You didn't tell me you met my brother.
It's all right. Maybe she forgot.
Yes. Maybe.
Where's mother?
She's inside.
Son, you just arrived. Sit down. Your mother will soon be with us.
Your Majesty, we will wait outside while you Meanwhile, I would like to hear the rest of the story.
Most definitely. You're such a keen listener. And you ask very smart questions.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. My prince, I hope I'll be opportune to chat with you sometime.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Hope you know I'm not happy with you.
Oh yes, I know. We'll sort out our differences later, huh?
Okay. Wait! Wait up now!
Okay. Yes, long story. Next time. Okay, Father, I am here. And I met the governor.
You're the best. That's why I like you.
I like it. Nice to you,
We've managed to spend the whole day without disturbance. Who will this be?
Perhaps it's your prince. Didn't you say he was coming to see his parents?
Do you think if he's the one calling me, that I'll take his call?
Then I'll wait to see if you're truly done with him.
If not for whatever foolish arrangement my parents had with them. Believe me, what would I be doing with a man who doesn't even excite me?
Baby, take your call. It might be your parents.
No, it is not. Wait. Hi, Elle.
My sweet princess. How are you?
I'm fine, very fine. How about you?
I'm good. Well, I just called you to know how you're faring because you left the palace angry.
I took your advice and trust me, I must say, I'm having so much fun.
Is it still there?
Yeah, sure. Till tomorrow even.
That's good. You know you deserve only the best. You deserve all the happiness in the world. No man has the right to make a woman like you sad. I mean, it shouldn't happen.
Okay, thank you so much. You're the best.
Let me leave you to have your fun, okay?
Okay, so we see you tomorrow then, right?
Oh, definitely.
Baby, who was that?
A friend.
Elle.
Yeah, I met her through Princess Ojime. She's very smart and very interesting. I like her. What is it? Is there a problem?
No, not at all. The Elle I know doesn't know Princess Ojime. Anyway, don't bother. I thought it was someone I know.
Alright then, so back to business. Come here.
I'll give it to you.
Come here.
You're not telling me what happened.
Mommy, you always want to know everything.
Of course. I am your mother and I want the best for you. Moreover, I can always advise you where I think you're going wrong or what you're not handling well.
Well, so far so good. But one thing is certain. Enyo is slowly going out of the picture.
Good. Very good.
I just called her now. She's with Ako.
Let's take it one at a time. You went to the palace.
did you meet with the prince? What was his reaction when he saw you?
Well, he was surprised when he saw me at the palace with the king and Ojime. But he behaved well. He didn't ask any unnecessary questions.
What else?
Nothing else. We didn't get to see him when we were leaving.
Don't worry, very soon he'll be looking for a decent girl to marry. The king and the queen will remember you. And everything will come to pass as I have always dreamt of a very good life for my daughter.
I'm not very happy. Do you know, as we speak, Aku is sleeping with Enyo. It means he used me and dumped me.
My daughter, why do you underestimate your mother? We might not be rich and famous, but nothing is beyond me. Aku will be humiliated and disgraced as soon as you get married to the prince. Don't worry.
Mommy, I'm hurting.
You shouldn't. You can let her have him for now. Let us concentrate on the prince. Huh?
Arome.
Yes, Father.
We have talked about your business and other matters that concerns the family and the land. What we haven't talked about is the future. Because the future is you and your sister. So tell me, my son, who do you live with in the city?
Father, I live with my house helps. And a young lady I chose to help.
A prostitute, you mean?
Mother Ojamalia is not a prostitute. I will not take it if you call her that.
Who is Ojamalia and what is she to you?
Like I said before, Father, she is a young lady I took pity on and I decided to help.
Why have you sworn to disgrace and embarrass your father and I?
Mother.
What sin did we commit against you that you've made up your mind to spoil your father's good name?
Mother, I have lived an exemplary life to the best of my abilities, and so far, I have not soiled my father's name.
So why don't you live in the city with a prostitute rather than the one we chose for you?
Jesus, Mother, I am trying so hard to control myself. I beg you in God's name, do not call her that. She is not a prostitute. And really, I don't understand this. Why has nobody chosen to respect me and consider my future? Why am I being forced to marry this lady? Why?
Did you say forced? Your father's choice for a wife is forced? Who are you to say such a thing? And what future are you talking of?
Well, let me remind you, Mother, just in case you have forgotten, I am a prince. Prince Arome, son of King Oboni, and by God's grace, heir to the throne of this kingdom.
Tell me, my son. Tell me one good reason why you despise Princess Enyo.
Father, I do not despise her. Truth is, she has no place in my heart or my life.
You lie. Arome, you lie. She is our choice. You must marry her. You don't have any choice here.
Arome, is this your decision?
Why ask him such question? As if he has the power to change our decision right from when he was young.
With due respect, Mother, your place in this palace is by my father's side. You have no right, I repeat, you have no right whatsoever to decide the future of this land. I decide my fate and what is good for me, and therefore, I am the future of this land.
Honey, did you hear that? How dare you speak to me in that manner?
Oh, I will speak to you however I like.
Mother, please, enough! My brother has a right to choose who he will spend the rest of his life with. Do you even know Enyo? How sure are you that she loves my brother?
Is this a conspiracy or something?
Sit down. Arome, sit down. Arome, I respect the fact that you have a choice in this matter. Therefore, my son, I ask you, have you made up your mind?
Yes, Father. I will not marry Princess Enyo.
This woman that lives with you in the city, where is she from?
She's from this land, Father.
I would like to see her.
Yes, Father. Thank you.
Ajuma, I don't even know where to start from. Start from anywhere. The story is so funny. By the time I finish telling you the story,
Malia, you and this your sharp ears. What have you had again?
Ajuma, a car just drove in. But we're not expecting the prince to come back this soon.
Are you serious?
Yes. Ajuma, wait, let me.
Malia, I'll take you, okay?
Right.
Good evening. How are you? Yes. Well, I'm here to check on Maria. As I promised Prince Arome that I'm going to keep an eye on her.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Oja Maria, are you alright? You look so quiet.
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
She thought it was Prince Arome.
I understand.
Well done. I'll return to my quarters since you're here now.
Oh, well, fine. Maria is going to be very safe with me.
Hello, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Malia?
Good night, Ajuma. Good night.
Maria, are you sure you're alright? You look so quiet.
I'm alright, sir.
I'll tell them. Why did you behave as if I was welcomed?
I didn't say so, sir.
You didn't say so. Now, why do you reject me? I'm only trying to be a friend.
And who am I to reject you, sir?
Listen, regardless of whatever impression Prince Arome must have created to you, he was to marry. Now tell me, where would that leave you? No, don't you realize that I'm willing to take you in? Perhaps even marry you?
Please, stop it, sir. Stop it.
How then do I marry you? When you're not even willing to allow me to touch you. It's a pity you can't see my face and realize that I mean well, you know.
I can hear your voice, sir.
Yeah, of course I know you can hear my voice, so that is what I wanted to.
Sir, please. Sir, if you touch me again, I'll scream. I'll scream, oh.
You're gonna scream, right? You're gonna scream, right?
Stop it!
You're gonna scream, right? Come here!
Welcome, sir.
John.
Yeah.
How are you?
Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Oh.
Sir, how's your journey, sir?
Oh, good. Okay. It was okay. Did anyone come to look for me in my absence?
Yeah. Akko was here last night. Yes, sir.
Last night?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else?
No, sir.
All right. Malia, why did you lie to me? Don't my prince me at all! Why would you want to cover up such an evil crime? Why?
My prince? Crime? I do not know of any evil crime, my prince.
Did Ago come here last night or not?
My prince. Yes, he was.
And what did he do to you?
Please, you just have to forgive me, please. I'm really sorry. It was Ajuma who said that we shouldn't tell you in order not to get you upset and at the same time affect your friendship with Ako.
Why? Why would Ako want to take advantage of your blindness? Why would he be so wicked? Why?
My prince, I'm sorry. He wanted to rape me and then I ran into the room and locked up myself.
Oh God. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God it didn't happen. Thank God it didn't happen. I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself if it did. Believe in you.
My prince.
Oh.
My prince, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. It won't happen again. I'll always be here to protect you. Alright?
My prince.
I'm sorry.
My prince?
Yes, speak. Speak, my dear. Your voice is like a soothing balm.
My prince, can I ask you?
Oh, anything. Go ahead. Anything you want, just ask.
Please, I beg of you. Just forgive him. Forgive Ako, okay? I think it's the handiwork of the devil, my prince. Please. Please. My prince? Or as my voice lost its soothing effect, like you said?
It's the soothing effect that now scares me.
How do you mean?
Oh, yes. I just made you a promise which I'm not so sure I can fulfill. It is cowardly for me not to confront the forces that want to destroy me.
My prince, I grant you that. But I beg of you, in doing that, you have to be wise. You have to be wise, my prince.
Oh, Ako.
Please.
It's alright.
Thank you, my prince.
It's alright.
My prince. My prince.
Malia.
Huh? I felt your presence, but I wasn't sure. My prince.
Malia.
Huh?
You know, from the very first day I saw you, something about you aroused my interest. And since that day, I've been searching my heart for what that thing is. But finally, tonight, I think I have a name for it.
What's the name called, my prince?
Love. Oh yes, it's called love. But do not be afraid. I have not come to deceive you or to hurt you. I have come to love you.
My prince, my fear is not being deceived, but rather my fear is about me betraying my feelings, because I've actually felt the same way from the second time I met you, my prince.
Speak no further. What we feel for each other cannot be wrong. Oh, no. I just feel it's not the right time. Yeah. I will wait until we get married.
My prince. Marry?
Yes. Meanwhile, tomorrow, I will take you to go see my parents.
My prince? You mean you want to marry me?
I don't care what you do, I don't care what you say.